Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Jonathan, and to my returning subscribers, welcome back my friends, welcome back, and I hope everyone's having a wonderful day today. In today's video, I want to talk about 5 steps that I took to manifest my twin flame. Therefore, 5 steps that you're able to take in order to bring forth the love of your life in 2022. If you're new to this channel and you find this video informative, make sure to subscribe because I cover many different topics that are spiritually related. Let's get started. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the 5 steps that I took to attract the love of my life. And if you follow these 5 steps, you're going to see that not only are you going to be able to attract the love of your life, you're going to be able to create an incredible reality. You're going to be able to become the best version of yourself. So you're going to be able to raise your self-love to a whole new level. You're going to be able to build up this incredible amount of confidence. And not only this, you're going to be able to start to step out of that comfort zone and begin to collect those manifestations. You can be able to step into the unknown, not with fear, but with excitement. And as you do, that is when the magic is going to begin to happen. And that is when you're going to start to attract kind, loving, caring individuals. And then all of a sudden, that soulmate, that twin flame is going to come knocking at your door. The first step to manifesting love in 2022 is looking inwards as far as what is it that you truly desire, beginning to ask yourself the important questions as far as what type of person that you want to have come forth. And whether you write a letter to God, source, the universe, or just jotting it down on paper, really taking the time to look as far as every single characteristics that you're looking for. What type of personality do you want them to have? Do you want them to be outgoing? Do you want them to be more laid back? Do you want them to be more focused on family? Do you want them to be more focused on their career, as an example? How is it that you want to receive love from them, and how is it that you want to give love to them? Exactly everything that you're looking for as far as in a partner. But forget about how they look. Forget about the superficial surface stuff. Focus inwards, because you definitely will be attracted to them, and they most likely are going to be something completely different than what is it that you've experienced in the past. And what's important is, don't look as far as the past relationships that you've had as far as, I don't want to have this type of toxic man. I don't want to have this type of toxic relationship. In step number 2, we're going to be talking about your past, but now we're talking about your future as far as what is it that you want to attract. Therefore, really start jotting things down and really think at a deep level as far as each and every single way that you want them to be with you. And you're going to see that this list is going to continuously grow. When I did this exercise, I wrote a letter to God. I think it was 8 pages that I wrote on my computer as far as letter to God. And as far as their appearance, as far as her appearance, very few little minor details that I wrote in there, but it was all inwards. It was the type of person that I want as far as what was in her heart. Step number 2 in manifesting the love of your life in 2022 is giving yourself permission to heal and release whatever has been trapped in your heart, and beginning to look as far as your past relationships, taking in those life lessons. But initially, you're going to have to allow yourself, give yourself permission to emotionally purge this, to release this from your heart space. And once you do, you're going to start to discover there are some very deep, powerful lessons that you were meant to learn once you get rid of the surface stuff. And as far as if you've had your spiritual awakening, vast majority of individuals who have had their spiritual awakening have gone through a karmic soulmate relationship. This is something that you agreed on prior to reincarnating, as far as the lessons that you were going to be taught. Some of them could have been as far as realizing your worth, creating more self-love, building up those healthy boundaries, understanding and realizing what is it that you're looking for in a relationship, understanding what is it that you're going to tolerate and what is it that you're not going to tolerate, looking as far as how is it that you want to give love and how is it that you want to receive love. Therefore, give yourself permission to look back as far as your past relationships. Take in the time to start to learn exactly what is it that you're meant to learn, especially those of you who've gone through similar situations, as far as similar relationships where it literally ended the exact same way. There's some powerful lessons that are meant to be learned. And if you don't learn these, what's going to happen is you might attract a soulmate in 2022, but they're going to bring forth this lesson, but it's going to be amplified up even more. But if you give yourself permission to release it and you take a step back and you start looking, as far as how was I emotionally during this relationship? What were my thoughts like? How was I acting? How happy was I? Start looking at it more in depth. You're going to start to discover some very profound life lessons. And once you learn these life lessons, you're not going to have to relive them. Step number 3 in manifesting the love of your life is continuing to create more and more self-love in 2022. Continuing to be loving, caring, and especially compassionate and understanding towards yourself. In the past, we have all made mistakes, but it's not our past that defines who we are. It is how we move forward. Therefore, really be understanding as far as what is it that you've gone through. We can all look at a situation where we have lived through major regrets as an example. And it's real easy when you have literally hours, days, years, months in order to look at a situation, to look at an error that we made, compared to in that moment where we might have only had 30 seconds to make that decision. And some of us, sometimes we're living out of fear, as far as in the past, where this decision might have been made out of fear. But as far as moving forth, really release any type of fear, stress, and anxiety that you have, and continue to move forth out of love. Because as you're doing this, you're going to be continuing to raise your vibrational frequency. And this is going to help not only speed up bringing forth the love of your life, it's going to help as far as creating massive positive changes in your reality. You're going to start to notice at a certain point, once you're able to create enough self-love, all of a sudden your aura is going to begin to expand. All of a sudden, it might just be in the room that you're in, it's going to be completely peaceful. But then all of a sudden in your home, it's going to be peaceful. And then all of a sudden, you're going to be able to see everywhere that you look is going to be peaceful. And as you do this, as you create this inner peace, as you fight off one demon after another, one regret after another, one mistake after another, it's going to start to reflect in your reality. And you're going to start to notice individuals are going to be a lot kinder, more loving and caring and compassionate than before. You're going to notice, example, a coworker where you might have argued with before. All of a sudden, they're going to be a lot nicer or even better. All of a sudden, they're going to get promoted to another division, or they're going to end up moving where you're no longer going to have to be interacting with these individuals. Therefore, continue to create that self-love each and every single day. The 4th step to manifest the love of your life in 2022 is continuing to become the best version of yourself each and every single day. Continuing to take in information, always wanting to learn, always wanting to do things to become the best version of yourself. Eating healthier, getting that exercise and getting that morning and nighttime meditation in. Viewing as far as in your reality, what is lowering your vibrational frequency, remove it. Whether it's permanent or temporary, it doesn't matter. Whatever is helping raise your vibrational frequency, consume it some more. Start to jot these ideas down that you're receiving and start to take action. And let go of those self-limited beliefs as far as I'm only going to be able to take action, for example, once I get the resources necessary in order to push this project through. No. Start taking action right now. And you're going to start to notice all of a sudden that resources are going to come forth when they should. And as far as becoming the best version of yourself, the healthier you are, the more energy you have, the more powerful of a spiritual being that you're going to be. Therefore, the easier things are going to come towards you, the easier it is going to become to manifest, because as you created more self-love and now you're working towards becoming the best version of yourself, you combine these two and you're raising your vibrational frequency to a whole new level. Therefore, you're taking in information that was not available previously. But it's a matter of starting and continuing to take action on it. Trust that intuition. In 2022, if there's one thing that I suggest that each and every single person does, is begin to trust their intuition over rationally thinking. And you're going to see, as you step into the unknown, those magical doors are going to open. Wonderful opportunities are going to open. And if right now it seems, things are a little bit shaky, it just seems as though things are not working quite out the way they should, it's just God in the universe removing what no longer serves you. Just continue to remain optimistic. Continue to focus on what you desire. And continue to become the best version of yourself each and every single day. And you're going to see that by the end of 2022, things are going to change all around you. And the 5th step to manifest the love of your life in 2022. Let go of the who, let go of the when, and let go of the how. And instead, focus on yourself. Focus more on doing things that you enjoy. Because if right now you remotely have one person in mind, and as far as you might be seeing signs and synchronicity, as far as numbers and all these things, but if you're not noticing any type of advancement as far as them approaching you, let them go. Let them go, and instead ask the universe for someone like them or better. Because you're going to see it's not going to happen in your timing as far as when you want to have it happen. It's going to happen in your perfect divine timing. It's going to happen when you absolutely least expect it. And it's going to be far better than you can even imagine. And as far as how they look, forget about it. Forget about it. I can tell you this, you will definitely be attracted to them as they will be attracted to you. But it's going to be this soul connection that you're going to sense between the two of you that's going to make this love grow. Therefore, in 2022, step out that comfort zone. Start doing things that you enjoy more and more. Start meeting groups as an example. If there's a hobby that you have, start going to groups that they actually do this hobby. And that's how you're going to give God and the universe more opportunities to bring forth this soulmate or this twin flame connection. And as far as when it's going to happen, you're going to see, no matter how long you've been waiting, when they're going to come forth, you're going to realize and you're going to be feeling grateful for having them come forth. And not only this, you're going to be thinking, I'm glad that it happened when it happened and not in the past. And as far as self-limited beliefs, now's the time to get rid of these self-limited beliefs. As far as I only want this person to come forth, example, when I get in this type of shape, when I'm this successful in business, when I've accomplished this. All these accomplishments that you're wanting to build up before you attract them is only causing resistance. It's only holding back how quickly they can come. And what you're going to realize is when they come, at a certain point, you're going to discover that you're going to have some type of mission that you're going to be accomplishing together. Therefore, don't even worry about it as far as where you're at right now in your life, because they're going to love you for who you are and not what you have. If you use these 5 steps and you truly are pushing forth on your spiritual journey, you're going to see that the love of your life, whether it's a soulmate, whether it's a twin flame, will come forth in the most unexpected ways. But what's important is to not hold off your life until they get there. Really continuing to do more and more what is it that you enjoy, continuing to take better and better care of yourself, creating more self-love, more self-worth, gaining that necessary confidence, and beginning to do more and more of what you enjoy as far as your hobbies. Going to meet like-minded individuals, not being afraid. Example, if you're being called to move, not being afraid to move, not being afraid to change jobs, not being afraid to start a new project, and releasing those self-limited beliefs. Whereas I need $10,000 to even think or consider starting this business for myself, and just start taking action. Start taking action and realize that your thoughts are more powerful than you think. Realize and understand that your vibrational frequency is more powerful than you think. And when you combine the two, you're going to see you're not going to be having to spend much time as far as the law of attraction compared to taking action. But when that guidance comes forth, take action. Trust that intuition 100% of the time. That's where all the magic happens. It's not when you're rationally thinking your way forward that the manifestations are going to come. It's when you dare to trust your intuition. You dare to step out of that comfort zone. You dare to step into the unknown. But instead of being filled with fear, anxiety, stress, if you're able to be filled with love, joy, happiness, and excitement, that is going to make a massive change as far as what is going to come forth. And continue to put that love out there. Even if you have no idea as far as who your soulmate is right now, continue to, example, write to them or speak to them or just think about them. Start envisioning what is it that you're doing with your soulmate. And you're going to see they're going to come forth in that perfect divine timing. And when they do, your life is going to change forever. And when they do, they're going to awaken a part of you that has been asleep for a long time. And they're going to show you what true love really is. Well, that's going to do it for the video. I love you guys. You guys have an awesome day. Namaste.